What up, party people? We
What
back.
up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
We
Whew.
back.
We are.
So, before we started recording, Lucas and I had an interesting conversation about wet dreams. We're going to keep his story off the podcast. But, fun fact, that's something I've never experienced in my life. Never had one. Ever. Which is strange. Because I hear people talk about them. I've never had one.
When we found out about them, I don't know what age you found out about all of that stuff, but we were in 5th grade, and a kid next to me, he would just randomly shout out, "I'm having a wet dream." Just
I feel like I was pretty young too. Maybe not 5th grade young, maybe a little bit older, like middle schoolish. But yeah, I don't know. I've just never had one. At least not to
then,
my knowledge. But I feel like if you did, you would remember at least having one.
yeah. Did you when they had like the video or whatever? Did all the girls come back in, or you guys go back in with the girls, and everyone's just looking at each other like we're never gonna be the same again?
I never got that in school.
Really?
Yeah, when we learned about sex ed, they just kind of had everybody together.
We had to separate. Guys
Yeah,
in one room, girls in the other.
they just kind of had everybody together, and that was that. It was just like the teachers were like, "You're gonna hear penis and vagina, and you're gonna just laugh now because it's not funny to hear it a bunch of times."
Yep.
And that was it. And then they just went on with it. But I do have a funny story to kind of kick us off about my friend Eric. And I know he wouldn't get upset about me telling this story because it is so fucking hilarious because he so blatantly got caught that it was just so funny, right? So this is back like me and my friends were like indie like making like we wanted to make content on YouTube. So this was the time when like Modern Warfare 2 was like really popular on YouTube. And there was this YouTuber, his name was XJaws, right? And he was strictly like COD content. And then he had like a vlog channel on the side. He was huge back then, like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, massive. He might have even been over 1 million. And he made this vlog. He went on like this trip or whatever and like rented this house with like his girlfriend. And he like showed her in the video and he's like, yeah, her name's Sarah, blah, 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 blah. And being the internet, people were like, I know who that is. It's not just Sarah. So basically, a bunch of people called him out in the comments. I had no idea who this chick was. I thought it was X-Jaws' girlfriend, you know? And I didn't really watch his vlogs, just his COD content, but this drew a lot of attention to his vlogs. So he come out with this video and he titled it, "So I'm Dating a Porn Star." Okay. So his girlfriend actually turned out to be a porn star. And it was mad, like it was big, like big news. And I'll never forget like that he made that video and we're all on Xbox playing Call of Duty, me, Mike, and Eric. And I'm like, oh my God, Mike, did you see like they figured out his girlfriend's porn star name? So Eric's like real quiet, Mike and I, we didn't like say the name. And then like a few minutes later he goes, what's her name? And we're like, Pocahontas Jones. I'll never forget this because of this story. Okay. And we just hear like, right?
Yep.
And then he goes, oh, okay. I gotta go take a shit. Like immediately after. Like it was so fucking funny. Did he come back and I was like, yeah, you weren't shit. He's like, how'd you know? Like, dude, we heard you type it in. Like, that was terrible timing. Like, if you would have waited like 20 minutes or so, we would have never fucking known.
Right. Yeah. Wait 20 minutes.
We just hear him start typing on his laptop like, you fucking dog.
Did he take his laptop with him to the bathroom?
Yeah, he had to have.
Well, I guess like this is probably like predates like internet on the phones kind of a deal. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but
I think that was back towards a time where like you had to pay, like you had to have that in your cell phone package to be able to do that. So Eric might not even had a phone at the time. Eric grew up very poor. He grew up in a very poor household. So he might not even have had a phone. Come to think of it, it might have just been his computer. He might have. I don't know. It was so long ago though.
Yeah.
But I will literally never forget that simply because of that. That just was the funniest shit ever. Like you just like we say the name and you share. Oh, I gotta go shit.
Oh gosh. That I've never had anything like that. I had a friend who it was just me and him at my house because everybody else was gone for whatever reason. And he invited his girlfriend over. And I sat in the living room the whole night and they locked themselves in my bathroom. And yeah.
that I've never had anything like that. That just pissed me off, to be honest with you.
And then I had to go take a piss really bad and they wouldn't open the door. So I had to go outside in my backyard. And then they came out and then locked themselves in my closet afterwards. And
I feel like one of the greatest joys of being a man is just being able to piss outside freely.
oh yeah, I do it all the time.
It's great.
I
It's
tried
fantastic.
I tried to convince Drill Sign to do it with me one day and he just said no. He's too he's too clean. He's too clean.
Dude, just piss
And
outside.
and this is so we went to the Mall of America today. He and I. His mom and sister are out in I don't know where they're at, honestly. They're at a camp. And we went to the Mall of America and we went to go eat lunch. And there was a table next to us. It wasn't connected to our table or anything. Next to us. He went and got a bunch of napkins and water and cleaned the table off for somebody else to sit there and eat. That's like how clean and how nice this kid is. It's it's so funny.
It's like we're in the stage right now where we're trying to get Grayson to like start using the potty. He's done it, but like we're really trying to get him to do it more.
Hmm.
And there's been times where I'm like, dude, just come piss outside, and like he'll be like, yeah, yeah, and then he won't actually do it. I'm like, damn. It's a lot harder for me to piss outside now because we had a wooden fence that ran along like the whole side of our house,
Hmm.
and we had a really bad windstorm like about a month ago, and it blew part of like it broke like part of the
Yeah.
fence, and they came and like took it all down, so we don't have that privacy anymore. So I really can't piss outside as freely. Kind of have to hide it a little more, but it's like it's weird because like I'm so self conscious about it. But at the same time, it's like I'm in my fucking yard. Like, what are you gonna do?
Right.
Like, I'm gonna piss. Like, it is what it is. But I don't know. It's just funny.
We don't even have like a any kind of fence. It's just chain link fence around our whole yard. So it's kind of hard to just do it outside, but I've found ways. So
We have a shed that kind of blocks it a little bit. If I have the right angle, we're good.
we have a pool.
Cause like my shed's like here, and then there's a house here. So if I like angle myself a little bit, they can't see. Right? It's
Yeah.
just I just got to be in like the right. It's almost like a fucking mathematical equation, like how I have to stand to piss. It's to piss outside, at least without people looking. So
I just say do it. Just who cares? Is it indecent exposure if you're on your own property?
that's I don't know.
Here's a fun story. So
I also have a quick question for you because nobody's
yes.
ever been able to answer this question. Okay.
Okay.
If there's conjoined twins, okay, like two heads, but they share one body, and one
Yeah.
masturbates, is it incest?
I asked ChatGPT.
I don't, I, it might make it explode.
I don't know. I guess only if they're looking at each other. That's
Well,
where it gets weird.
I guess if they had to have like two different organs, like if they shared the same like sexual organ.
Well, if it's
If they're separate, then no.
no, but
But
is
if
it
it's just
so?
like say it's like a dude, one body, one dick, two heads.
No,
But how's it not? What if the other one doesn't consent to it?
sexual assault.
God, this is getting deep. Tell your story.
I don't even remember what it was.
Fuck, I fucking blew your mind.
Oh, I remember. So I went to a outdoor concert festival thing. Had to piss really bad. Didn't want to lose my seat because I was in the front row. Had 3 people block me. Pissed in a Mountain Dew bottle.
Hell yeah.
Not tight. Didn't tighten the cap as tight as I could have. Chucked it over my head. Don't know what happened after that, but somebody probably got covered in my piss.
Hell yeah.
So,
yeah.
yeah. And then Buck Cherry came on, and I watched Buck Cherry perform. That was pretty fun.
The first concert Tristan and I ever went together was Buck Cherry. And I'll never forget. Mind you, dude, Trista and I are like 14, 15 years old, right? We had no business listening to Crazy Bitch the way that we did.
Nobody did. Nobody.
And that song came on. There was this dude and this woman, like biker people next to us. This is in Florida, like Daytona area. This chick's wearing a short ass like skirt, and they're older, like they weren't young. No panties on, dude. She jumped up. He lifted her up, buried his face while that song was playing. It was the wildest shit I've ever seen. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? They were like 5 feet to my left or right. Also, I have a would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather be forced to watch your parents do it every night for the rest of your life, or join in once to make it stop?
What happens if I kill myself?
That's my answer. I'm out, brother. Or I would just make really bad eye contact with my dad and just make him uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Would we ever have to worry about that? Because our parents are both divorced. So.
My mom and dad were never actually married, so I guess you can kind of say they're separated.
Okay. I think I'd take the bullet to my head in that scenario.
Dude, I would, like, if I didn't do that, it'd be the ultimate power move, dude. I'd just be cranking my shit, just looking at my dad like, who's gonna finish first, bitch? You finish first, you lose, pussy. Like, dude, I talk so much shit. I'd make it so uncomfortable they had to stop, and then I'd go swallow a bullet.
Yep, because
I'd be absolutely ashamed. I can't believe I just said that on the podcast.
I was gonna ask a question, but if I ask that question, this YouTube will shut down every channel we've ever made or thought about making.
Good thing we're not monetized
yet, or ever, as somebody once told me. But yeah, that's a good.
Shots fired! Shots fired! I know who he's talking about.
Oh my god. I don't even know what I was gonna say after that.
I can change the subject for you.
Okay.
I watched a movie yesterday on Shudder. One that I've wanted to see for a while, just because it's like kind of notorious if you're into like more of the extreme films. It's called Martyrs. It's a French film. Okay. Follows 2 girls. And it's on Shudder. It dropped yesterday. And it was fucked, to say the least. For whatever reason, there is a torture scene that goes on for over 30 minutes.
Okay.
It is insane. And that movie has like stuck with me like crazy. Oh, a slow ass kicker.
You were just laughing at the videos that you recorded me.
It's funny. But yeah, it's watch it if you want to.
I don't know if I want to.
It's again, it's a foreign film. It's French. There's subtitles, but it's just like it's crazy.
I did look up Antichrist.
I'm sorry.
It's a good thing I went to therapy that day.
I'm sorry. I told you not to do it.
It didn't even I didn't watch it. I just looked it up, and I didn't see anything that it wasn't. I couldn't find anything. The only thing that I found was like the beginning of the baby, and it's like not as bad as you described it, or maybe I'm mentally ill.
It doesn't show
the
it's
baby
not
dying.
graphic. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just see him falling. It's not graphic.
Yeah.
The rest of the movies, thank God they left that out. They didn't hold back on shit else.
Yeah. It wasn't as crazy. Well, I mean, like I said, I only saw like that part of it, so
Just watch it sometime then.
maybe Drillstein and I will watch it tomorrow.
But that Martyrs movie, man, like that was one of the ones. It was just kind of a one and done for me. I can say I saw it. There are movies that I will not watch. A Serbian film being one of them. That is one of the most disgusting movies ever made. Just from what I've heard about it, it is not a movie that I just would ever want to watch. I don't know why anybody would want to watch it. I feel like one thing that like really bothers me about stuff like that is there are people out there that like love those really morbid movies, which is fine. I have a, like, you know, an affinity for them to a degree, but there's some stuff that I just am like, you know, there's like a line I won't cross.
Right.
But there are people out there that'll be like, "Oh, you're a fucking pussy if you don't watch this movie." Like, no, you don't want to watch a Serbian film. Do you want to watch a literal newborn get SA'd? I don't think you do. I don't.
Right. No.
Like, it's not real, but it's like it's fucked, dude. It's so fucked.
Yeah.
But I would never cross that line. I have a very interesting movie called Titane. Titane.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty fucking crazy. This chick gets pregnant to a car and then goes on just a mass unaliving spree. It's fucking nuts.
Interesting.
Very interesting. We watched Primate tonight. That was a good one.
Okay.
I watched that monkey that got rabies and just rips people's faces apart.
Where's that at?
I own it. So it's on my like Voodoo Fandango thing digitally.
Okay.
I don't think it's streaming anywhere yet.
I watched Michael Jackson, This Is It, because Drill Sign is obsessed with Michael Jackson now.
This Is It was an older one, wasn't it?
It was like his rehearsal footage for his last concert series or tour or whatever it was. He wants me to make him leaning shoes, is what he calls them, because in the Smooth Criminal video he does the lean, and he's been trying to do that for a month now, and he's mad he can't do it. And I told him how it's done, and now he wants
literally
me to
a nail.
Yeah, it's a nail and
a
Yep, and he wants me to make him these shoes. So that's my project for the summer. Apparently, is
there's probably companies that make them.
There are, and they're stupid expensive.
I can imagine.
So I would rather just try and make them myself. But yeah, that's what we watched tonight, and ate some pizza. Pretty fun.
Nice. We dude, first of all, I'm pissed. Yesterday, Fridays we try to do like little family date nights. And we fucking went to Haas's, which is like a little steakhouse salad bar thing. I don't know if it's just like a local thing or if they're kind of all over the place.
I've never heard of it.
But normally, it's not much for us to go there, okay? So, like, Grayson got kids' chicken tenders and french fries, and because he's below the age of 5, they get the salad bar for free. And it's not just a salad bar. They have, like, ice cream, and, like, there's, like, nachos and soups, and, like, there's a bunch of stuff up there you can get. Not quite like an actual buffet.
Is it kind of like Pizza Ranch then? That's what it kind of is sounding like. Or Ponderosa.
Ponderosa is more of an actual buffet.
Okay.
But it's just like kind of like Ponderosa, but Ponderosa has more to choose from. Like you can't walk up to the salad bar and get chicken or anything like that.
Okay.
Like the main part is like literally just salad, like different types of salad and a bunch of toppings.
Okay.
And then you have like a dessert section and then like a bread section, like bread pudding and things like that. It was $100 fucking dollars.
Oh.
It was $100. And like Rylan just got the kids salad bar. Now Aiden and I, like Trista just got the salad bar. Just to eat the salad bar is $14.
That's ridiculous. And
then Aiden got like a 6-ounce steak in the salad bar, which came with one side. It was like $22. And then I got steak and shrimp. one side and the salad bar, and it was like $29. It was like $100 each. It was insane. But then we went to that Yamato place today after soccer practice just for lunch,
Mm-hmm.
and it was literally cheaper for us to eat there. And Tristan and I got 3 different fucking sushi rolls. I just couldn't believe it. She was like, it was $100 to eat there, and I was like, yeah, we're never fucking going there again. Like that was insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Chinese food and stuff like that I feel like it's very cheap for some reason. Like no matter where you go.
This Yamato place is a little more expensive, but you're getting like high quality food.
Yeah.
Like their main thing is sushi. Like they have so many sushi rolls to choose from. It's crazy. Like we got this one called the Crazy Girl, which was like a deep fried sushi roll that had
Okay.
like eel in it and shit, and like cream cheese and avocado. Like it had all kinds of stuff. It was really good.
I unfortunately cannot eat sushi, so I have never had it.
It's good.
I'm allergic to fish. That's like the biggest.
They make sushi rolls that don't have fish.
Yes. So the one that I got was.
Can you
It
eat
was.
imitation crab meat?
I've never had it. I've never tried it.
Because a lot of the sushi rolls that don't contain fish have imitation crab.
I'll have to maybe try that sometime. Bring an EpiPen with me, just in case.
There's this dude on TikTok that would. This was crazy. It just made me think of this, where he would only eat
Dating a
shit on
porn
video.
star. He
No,
was
that'd
also
be fun.
dating a porn star.
He would eat shit that he was highly allergic to. Okay. And he would have a box of EpiPens, but half of them were just testers and half of them were actual EpiPens, and he didn't know which was which.
Oh
So
my
he would
god.
eat this shit, let the reaction kick in. Dude, you'd see his face and his neck get swollen, and he would grab an EpiPen and hope. Like, he would just grab and fucking go and just hope that it wasn't a tester.
Jeez. That kind of like.
That's peak content.
Yeah. Do you remember when I broke my leg?
I do.
So.
In the doorway of your friend's apartment.
No, it wasn't even in the doorway. It was in the yard.
Oh, I thought you got to, like, the steps.
Nope. I got to, like, it was up a hill. So she had, like, these old raggedy, like, stone steps. Like, her roommate's dad laid these, like, pavers, right? So I was like, I'm not walking up those. I'll fall. Well, I probably would have been safer if I would have walked up those. But when I got into the ambulance, they're like, oh, your blood pressure's really high. That means you're in a lot of pain. I was not consciously in pain. I just was like, I'm fine. That close to giving me morphine, which I am deathly allergic to. They're like, we're gonna give you some morphine to help with the pain. I said, no, you're not. I said, you give me morphine, I'll die. They're like,
Crazy.
okay. And I think I told you this. One of the paramedics had just like the porn stash. And this is before mustaches were like kind of back in style like they are now. And a Playboy bunny tattoo.
Hell yeah.
That he's on OnlyFans somewhere. I just know it. I can't prove it, but I know it.
It's like just cut to the Dokes meme.
Yep. Speaking of Dexter, I don't think we talked about this last week, but my two worlds are colliding. Dexter and wrestling. Chris Jericho.
Really?
Chris Jericho is going to be on Dexter this year.
Oh shit.
A lot of people, well, some people, me and Tony, thought it was AI because like the image, this one that we saw, it's like a series of images, but the one that first came out was him like in Dexter's arm being carried away, and he had like a smile on his face. But then like the whole set came out, and it was like not really a smile; it was just the angle of the picture. So I'm really excited to see what Chris Jericho has to do with Dexter this season. So, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude, that's awesome.
I'm excited. I'm excited for it. So I'm excited for Dexter this year.
Me too.
And I'm curious, like how are they? I don't know how they film TV and movies and stuff. Like, is there gonna be more of him in it? Is it just gonna be like a you know how like at the beginning of the season, sometime they do like the flashback of his like summer or whatever it was, and
Yeah,
they just show him killing random people. I wonder if that's what it's gonna be, or if he's gonna play a more pivotal role in the series.
like a Leon Prater type role.
I don't think he's gonna be a Leon Prater, but like just a serial killer, just in general. Because I'm guessing it's from what I feel.
Find out
They're
he's
just
the New York Ripper.
no, the New York Ripper's that other guy. They already announced who that is. Um, but like he's got that folder, you know, that big thing of people that Leon was following. So I'm assuming that's who it is, and it's just gonna be like
He's gonna be like
my
a one-off.
yeah, just like I've been busy in the last 2 years because like they're doing that time jump like we talked about, and it's just gonna be that's gonna be one of them. So I don't know. I'd like to see I don't know if Jericho's a really good actor though. He's kind of I mean in wrestling when he has to like act, he's a little over the top with it. So
He was good in Terrifier too, but then again, doesn't take you don't have to be good to be in those movies.
right, it's like being that's kind of offensive to Terrifier, but I was gonna say it's almost like being in Sharknado. But
Yeah.
Sharknado is probably a lot worse than
See. I feel like the thing with those movies though is they know that they're not good, and I feel like they don't take themselves seriously.
yeah,
Like Sharknado was just like, of course, like you sharks in a tornado.
yeah,
Like people know, like it's not going to be serious, and then like Terrifier, the whole purpose of that is just to see how far they can push the limits of gore without it being like a snuff film.
yeah,
So it's like that's what that is. Like that's just all Terrifier is. It's all shock value.
yeah, yeah.
So
I
crazy.
did, I did run into Art when I was at Universal Studios last year. He
I
shook
do
his,
like the character of Art the Clown. I
yeah,
don't like that people classify him as like an icon, like a horror icon. When I think of horror icons, I think of like Jason, Michael, Freddy, Leatherface.
yeah,
And I guess Ghostface, I'm not the biggest like Ghostface fan.
mm-hmm.
I just any single one of those people I just mentioned would fucking earhole anybody that was ever Ghostface.
Yeah,
Like they're
yeah,
just scrawny ass twigs, you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like that's it. I don't hate the Scream movies. I honestly only like the first three.
mm-hmm.
The four after that, I've tried. I've given them honest efforts. I've watched them. They're just like they just don't do it for me
Mm-hmm.
like some other movies do, you know. But I
Yeah,
don't know. It's a very like controversial thing. Like when people are like, "Oh, you not like Scream?" And I'm like, "Not really." Because like whenever I was like talking about getting like my horror like sleeve, the tattoo artist was like, "Oh, Ghostface," and I was like, I wouldn't get that though." And he's like, "Really?" And I was like, "I just wouldn't. It's not like I wouldn't get Art the Clown tattooed on me.
right,
I just like I like them for what they are, but
mm-hmm.
like I don't want them tattooed on me.
Right, yeah. Would you
And
get Dexter Morgan tattooed on you?
no,
Me
I
either.
would not. I would
We had
not.
this we had this discussion last week about my preferences in tattoos.
I would get a Killer Clowns from Outer Space tattoo for sure. And I want a Sam from Trick or Treat. I don't know if you've ever seen Trick or Treat.
I have not. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, Sam.
That's pretty
This is Trista's favorite.
okay.
Trista actually loves the Trick or Treat movie like a lot.
Okay.
I just showed it to her one year. I was like, "Do you want to watch this?" It was when she was pregnant with Grayson, and she was like, "Okay." And then like we showed her, she's like, "Oh my god, Sam's so fucking cute."
I wish Hannah would watch horror movies with me, but she won't. It's very sad.
Trista didn't for the longest time. She wouldn't. It was almost like I really had to try and convince her to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's just like, if I throw on a horror movie, like she's watching. It's just I don't even really have to say anything anymore. Like Primate, I put Primate on, and I was like, you know, to like think of the synopsis. Like it's literally a chimpanzee killing people, right?
Right.
Like he got rabies. He's just brutally murdering people. And I thought she'd be like, oh, it's stupid.
It is on Paramount Plus already. I know you said you didn't know if there was any
Oh, are we able
streaming,
to
but
pause this real quick?
yes.
We have to.
And
All
we're
right,
back.
we're back. Sorry about that. I am on some vitamins I've been taking that help with digestion, to put it lightly. And it's crazy. It's
They're
working. It's like
they're helping.
yeah. So I'm on 3 different gummy vitamins, right? And they all kind of help with like bloating because I have that issue now that I've changed my diet where if I eat, it doesn't matter. It gets sit so heavy in
Hmm.
my stomach and it's like uncomfortable. And
Yeah.
it's crazy because I was the type of person, this may be TMI for some people, but this may help you too at the same time. Before I started losing weight and started like changing my eating habits, I would shit 4, 5, sometimes 6 times a day. Like it was constant. Like it did not matter what I ate. It was like not good poops. Like it was very not quite diarrhea, kind of like in between. And it
Pudding.
was yeah, it was like just very unhealthy. And when I started eating right and my body kind of adjusted to like
Hmm.
the new eating habits, I wasn't going to the bathroom as much. It became a lot less frequent. It was more normal. And then it got to a point where it was like really cut down. Like I was going sometimes a whole day without going, which is very unusual for me because I was like that my whole life, you
Yeah.
know. So I got these gummy vitamins. So I take apple cider vinegar. It's a gummy. It sounds like it would be gross, but it actually tastes like apples. It smells like vinegar when you open the bottle. But so I take that, and then I take pre and postbiotic gummy, which that helps with like the bloating and things like that. The apple cider vinegar also, like the apple cider vinegar helps you like burn like weight, like lose weight,
Hmm.
and the pre and postbiotics. And then there's the ashwagandha stuff that I take, which I remember there was a thing going around like if you take ashwagandha, your dick gets bigger. It doesn't. It's not a thing.
Did you
Um,
measure?
no, there's actually this guy on TikTok. His name is the Dick Doc on TikTok.
Yep, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, and he's talked about it, and he was like, no, like you either have to lose weight or like you can't do anything about it. It's just it is what it is.
Yeah, it's like the only way to make your dick bigger is to have it surgically enhanced.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
like literally the only way. I
Or
mean,
just lose weight.
or shave.
Yeah. Yep. And yeah, so the ashwagandha stuff kind of helps with like it's like mindfulness and calmness, and I guess it can increase like women's libido, but not really for men, which I feel like as men it doesn't take much. I mean the fucking wind blows the right way and you're ready to go.
Yep.
But it also kind of helps with like stomach things. So I've taken they want you to do 2 daily. I can't. I do 1 of each daily, and it just it works.
Yeah.
It works, and yeah, it's honestly insane how much better you feel when you eat healthier.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like I'm on a calorie deficit. I only eat like 1,600, less than 1,600 calories a day.
I'm over here like, yeah, like not like I just demolished, half a Little Caesars pizza and McDonald's breakfast, and I went to the Great Steak, which is like a Charlie's cheesesteak like knockoff. And yeah, that's what I ate in the last 24 hours, and I feel miserable.
It's crazy. It's honestly insane, and there's like really great apps out there that will help you if it's something you guys want to do. I use Cal AI. This is not sponsored. It's just what I
But
use
sponsor
literally.
us.
Yeah, please do. Uh, so you can like take a picture. You can like scan the barcode that's on your food. You can take a picture of the label, or like for example, tonight we had these pork chops that Trista makes in the crock pot, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese. Take a picture of it. It kind of estimates your portions, what you're having, and then it just generates the amount of calories based off that. Like my dinner was like 700 calories.
Is it this one?
That is it.
I'm gonna download it.
That is it. I think it's like $30 for a year.
I guess I should wait because I have Lose It. I don't know if you've heard of that one.
Mm-mm.
And I somehow magically got a year for free. Like, so I guess I have to continue to use that one until it
But yeah,
expires.
we use Cal AI, and it's like great, and it tracks like how much protein you have, and and you basically put in your goal weight, and it will tell you like, okay, you can have this amount, you should eat this X amount of protein this day, stay below this amount of carbs, stay below this amount of fat, and below
Mm-hmm.
this amount of calories, and then every Sunday you do like a weigh in, and it kind of tracks your progress, and you can really see the difference. But it's I'm down to like 175. When I started this, I was at 188. And I'm going on like 100 days of this. So like a little over 3 months that I've been doing this. And I've lost 13 pounds essentially and kept it
So,
off.
so I've always had a difficult time losing weight. Um, I try. I'm trying now again. Obviously, I just told you guys what I ate the last 24 hours, but it's kind of this weekend's kind of a do whatever we want weekend because the girls are not here, so we kind of get to do whatever we want.
There's nothing wrong with that. And I feel
And
like
it's not.
the hardest thing for people losing weight is they feel like they need to stick to that. You can have days where you can treat yourself, because if you don't, it gets hard. I truthfully need to get back into the fasting.
Hmm.
I was doing the intermittent fasting where I wasn't eating from 9 p.m. and I wouldn't eat again until after 9 a.m. I need to get back into that. Since I stopped working, that has kind of gone out the window.
Yeah,
But I need to get started back on that, and I think I'm going to start doing that again on Monday, kind of like start at the beginning of the week
yeah,
and stick to that. But usually Tristan and I we're home cooked meal people. We have home cooked meals all but like 1 maybe 2 days a week. Other than that, like it's we cook every
yeah.
day. So
And like tell you I ate all that stuff. It's not like I eat that stuff every single day. Like
right.
I didn't eat half of a pizza in a day, like in a sitting. I ate it over the course of 2 days. So I, I guess I'm not as bad as I think. You're always harder on yourself than you really need to be. But the other thing is like I can't take pre or postbiotics, like in the form of a pill or a gummy or anything, because that is processed through your kidney. And when that happens for me, that's not good because I can't damage my kidney. So, um, I'll never forget. I got a call from my transplant team, and they're like yelling at me because they're like, "You've been taking prebiotics or and stuff for 6 months. That's gonna damage your kidney." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I just eat yogurt every couple of days to kind of maintain all that stuff because that is not. It actually goes through your gut. Um, so I mean, I don't know how the science behind all that stuff, but they told me to eat yogurt and not Trix yogurt because that's what I told them I was going to start eating. And they're like, no, eat like regular
Like
vanilla
Greek
yogurt.
yogurt. Yeah.
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 But yeah, like I don't know. Hannah and I. No, I think once we get the Blackstone, we'll probably cook every single day. I
Oh,
mean,
it's fantastic. We actually have to go. We were cooking barbecue chicken on it like a couple weeks ago now, and it fucking
mhm,
ran out of propane in the middle of cooking it. I knew we were getting low, so
yeah.
we have to get new propane. But dude, man, oh my god, we have such an amazing May coming up. Like personally for me, I'm so
Hmm.
excited. Do you got anything going on?
No,
No,
no.
man.
Um, I I mean today was kind of fun. Well, I'll tell the story, I guess. So Drill Sign and I were gonna go to Mall of America tomorrow originally, but then they announced that LA Knight and Maxine Dupree from the WWE were gonna be at the Mall of America today, and it was kind of just ambiguous, I guess, as what it was gonna be. It just said a kickoff party for SummerSlam because SummerSlam is gonna be in Minneapolis this year, so that's cool. And it wasn't a meet and greet. It was they literally just stood on stage for 35 minutes talking about SummerSlam. It was very weird. Um, So we got up to the barricade where they were going to go out and go back to like their car or whatever. And we were standing there. Well, I was sitting in my scooter And literally, like I think I sent you the picture
Mm-hmm.
of how like that's how close to him I was. And as soon as he started to pivot over, the autograph hounders came around me and drill sign, and he didn't come over because he knew what those people were going to do. They were going to take those autographs and sell them on eBay.
Yep.
So missed my opportunity to meet him, which really stinks. But tomorrow we're going to go to Snake Discovery, so that'll
You
be
do
fun.
realize you just said drill sign's name.
Did I?
I think you did.
No, I've been saying drill sign.
I think you said they like the autograph hunters came around me and you said his name.
Oh, I'll edit it out.
Nobody can ever know. I'm pretty sure
No.
you said it. It like kind of threw me off. You may have said drill sign and I could have misheard you, but I could have swore you said his name.
No, because I almost said it at one point, and then I corrected myself.
You'll have to
But
listen
anyway,
back.
yeah, I'll just read the transcript.
There you go.
That's how I edit these things, by the way, is through a transcript.
That's
It's
awesome.
so much easier to edit when you have a transcript. I never would have thought about that.
How far away do you live from the Mall of America?
36 minutes.
That's crazy.
It's amazing.
It's crazy you can just go to the Mall of America anytime you want.
Yeah. And but here's the thing, like I love going, but Hannah and the kids, they don't really care to go because they've done it their whole lives.
Right.
So, like me, this is very new to me. I've only lived here for 3 years. So,
is it
I
true?
don't know.
I remember somebody telling me years ago that obviously it's like multiple floors.
4 floors.
There was people that tell me, be like, you would have like a store on one floor and then you'd have the same store on a different floor that sold like smaller sizes or bigger sizes or whatever.
There are, I don't think that's true necessarily, but there are like multiple like lids in there. And like one lids will have just purely all baseball. And then another one has just basketball. It's really weird. I think there's
Very
like
strange.
3 or 4 lids in there, and like, yeah, and they switch every like I don't know how often they switch, but they will switch. So like, you think like you're gonna go buy Chicago Bulls hat at this one next to this store, and then it's all hockey in that the next time you go. It's really weird. And then there's multiple Clairs in there. So, yeah.
That's interesting. I'll make it there one day.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, there's so much to do in there that I've not done yet that I really want to do. We
I
went to
assume there's an
Nickelodeon.
Apple store in there.
There is, yeah, there is.
There has to be.
I think there is one. I don't know. Yeah, there is, because yeah, there is. Because that's where I wandered off to one time when Hannah and her whole family were here, and nobody could find me, and I was just hanging out at the Apple store. The funny thing about it is, like, and I think it's unique to Minnesota. There are Minnesota stores in the Mall of America. There are 4 of them that I know of, and they sell purely just Minnesota stuff. And it's like I don't think I would ever go to a mall in Pittsburgh and there's going to be a Pennsylvania store. I mean, I don't know.
Pittsburgh has 2 pretty notable stores that are like specific to Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
There's one that's called Steel City, which is like
Okay.
they have their own clothing, and then there's one called 412, which 412 is Pittsburgh's area code.
Okay.
And I'll never forget, man. I was like, my dad was like, oh, there's like a really cool like store. I worked on a food truck with him, and he was like, there's a really cool. We were downtown, like in the south side. He's like, there's a really cool store over there. It's called 412. They have like really cool hoodies and stuff. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. And I remember I went in there and I was like looking at these hoodies and I was like, dude, this hoodie's sick. And they had like the matching pants. I was like, I fucking want those. And they were like $100 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
Like not just the set. I'm talking like you're paying $200 for a hoodie and pants together.
Right.
Never bought anything from there. It was nuts.
Excuse me. There is an Apple store. I just checked. Because
I figured there would have to be in the Mall of America. Like there would. Dude, I bet if you DoorDashed around there, you'd make fucking killing.
Yeah, but it'd be hard because then you have to get like, for me at least, because I'd have to get the wheelchair in and out of my car all the time.
That'd be tough.
Yeah.
That'd be tough.
There are 2 hotels in the Mall of America.
Probably expensive as shit to stay at.
It's a Radisson and a something else. I forgot which one. It's like Radisson Blue and Radisson, or I don't know.
There is a hotel that I would love to stay in, and it pisses me off that it's in Toronto, Canada.
Okay.
And it's in the Toronto Blue Jays Stadium. Legitimately,
Oh,
you get the hotel rooms that overlook, like you're in the outfield.
yeah.
It'd be so sick, dude. It'd be
Yeah.
so sick.
That would be cool.
It's so expensive. I looked it up.
How much is it, do you think? Like, or
For a night?
yeah, for one
Like,
night.
oh god, for a good view, $600-700 a night.
Oh.
And it depends. I mean, and that just depends. It depends on where they're at in the season. It depends on how
Right.
good they're doing in the season. For the playoffs, those rooms get up to like thousands, tens of thousands
Yeah.
a night.
Wow. It's a Marriott. It's a Radisson and a Marriott. That's what those hotels are at the Mall of America. So,
They're probably like just basic ass rooms. They're probably just price hiked because you're staying in the Mall of America.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That's so cool, though. I mean,
But there is a Toys R Us in the Mall of America, so that's pretty cool.
that's sick. I would spend some money there.
But they do price hike everything at the Mall of America.
Of course, because you're
Well,
in
I
the Mall
mean,
of America.
I meant at Toys R Us, but um, at Mall of America though, there's no sales tax, which is nice.
That's how it is in PA. There's no sales tax on clothing in PA.
Because like when I first went, I got my black Vans that I've always wanted, my black slip-on Vans, and it was like $68 for the shoes, and I was like, oh, they're gonna be like $70+ with tax and all that, and she's like $68. I was like, oh, okay. Didn't know, and I didn't ask because I was like, I'm not gonna screw myself out of $6 extra, but yeah, we Hannah and I went the first time I came up here. It was pretty fun.
Man, one day I'll make it there. We got some cool shit coming up in May, though. So in like 9 days, I had to do math. God, I can't add. I had to do in 9 days. We're going to see Bill Murray in concert. I'm so fucking excited. I'm so excited. He's doing like, I wish more people would do this when it comes to merch. So, for every city that he goes to, he does an exclusive hat specifically for that city, but they only make 150 of them. So, like, I would assume because he's going to be in Pittsburgh, it's probably going to be like black and yellow.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be themed around the colors, I would imagine.
Yeah.
But, like, I told Trista, I was like, that's like one, like, that's the one thing I really want.
Yeah.
I just want to try to get one of those hats because, like, that to me is like one of the coolest things.
Yeah.
I wish more people would do that. When I saw Travis Scott, he did like a special shirt for Pittsburgh. I didn't get that one because it was stupid and ugly and like $75. But if I can't get that hat, I think I'm actually going to get my first ever tour T-shirt. I've never bought a T-shirt with tour dates on it ever in my life.
I did when I saw Taylor Swift.
I've never done it. I've never done it, and I've only ever bought. We're going to see Machine Gun Kelly in June. I've only ever bought merch at a Machine Gun Kelly show one time. I bought me a shirt and Trista a shirt. And the last time Tristan and I went to see them, he had this song called Paper Cuts.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when he did like the Tickets to My Downfall album. And that's the one that like really fucking exploded him.
Yep.
And his merch like completely sold out on like his second or third show of the tour. And we were way later. So he didn't have anything new. All I wanted was this fucking hat that said, "Hello world, you fucking suck." Never got it.
Never got it.
Never got it. But this time when we go see him, I'm getting something.
So the WWE does a lot of like city themed shirts and stuff now. CM Punk has a shirt, and it'll have like his logo on it, which is just a Chicago flag, and then it will be like black and yellow for Pittsburgh, and then it'll say on the back, Pittsburgh is the best in the world. So every city they've been in, he's had that. So, and then Cody Rhodes will have a shirt that'll say like, because he's like the American Nightmare, so it'll say like Minneapolis Nightmare, Pittsburgh Nightmare, and then theme to whatever city they're in. So
That'd be cool if you got like a CM Punk shirt from every city.
I the shirts are so basic though. That's the problem. Like if they look like the Cody Rhodes ones, I would do that over CM Punk. But like I don't know. Like it's just I'm curious to see where it's gonna go because CM Punk is a big hockey fan. Like that's the only sport he talks about other than wrestling. So it'll be interesting to see once we get out of hockey season if he's gonna continue doing that, but if he's gonna do like baseball colors. Because I feel like that's what he would do. But or
Yeah.
I guess I don't know how much input like wrestlers have on their merch, but
So now he loves Chicago. Do you think he's a White Sox or a Cubs fan?
he's a diehard Cubs fan. Diehard Cubs
Cubs.
fan. Yeah,
Cubs.
diehard.
Do the Cubs and the White Sox play in the same stadium?
No.
Really?
Wrigley Field for the Cubs. What is it? They changed the name of where the White Sox play like every 2 years, and I think it's called Guaranteed Field now.
I was
It's
never
like
well. Wrigley Field's never going to change. That's just classic. It's just like
yeah,
where the Red Sox play.
yeah,
It's never going to change.
yeah,
But I didn't know because I know in the NFL, the Jets and the Giants both play at MetLife Stadium,
yep,
and it's crazy because you can watch that video of how they convert it between the teams. It just everything just spins.
yep, yep, yep. So I've been to both Wrigley and Guaranteed Rate, or Comiskey Park, whatever you want. I call it Comiskey Park. So I've been to both, and where the White Sox play, it's a lot cheaper. I'll say that because
It's because
it's
Wrigley Field's like historic.
yes, that's the other thing. But Wrigley Field is really nice as far as like the outside. The inside is trash. I mean, and I think a lot of it is because they don't want to update or upgrade anything because they want you to feel like you're still back in like 1905. So,
Do the Cubs
yeah.
and White Sox ever play each other?
Yeah, it's called the Crosstown Classic.
See,
They do I think 6 games every year.
see, I know about baseball, but like I'm not as knowledgeable like when it comes to things like that.
Yeah. The Cubs Sox games though are super expensive. Super
Oh, of
expensive to
course,
go
yeah.
to. And a lot of fights break out at those things. So, but like they do 3 at Wrigley, 3 at White Sox. So, my at one point in my life I wanted to go to every single one year, but I don't got that kind of money.
It is expensive. It is very expensive. That's just like the Pirates. They ride the hype. Like the ticket prices ride the hype on the players. Like obviously we have Paul Skeens, who like a Cy Young winner, like incredible pitcher, fantastic. He
Yeah.
does not deserve to be on the Pirates just because Bob Nutting, the owner, is a fucking piece of shit. It's a terrible organization. Beautiful stadium, one of the best look. I feel honestly, it's the best view of any stadium you can get.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it?
No.
Look up the view inside PNC Park. And while you do that, I'll talk about what else we have going on in May. So
Okay.
if you subscribe to my channel, there's going to be a lot of really great stuff coming in May. So May 22nd, my wife and I are celebrating our 5-year wedding anniversary.
Oh.
Isn't that fucking gorgeous, dude?
I mean, as long as that's not like AI or something crazy.
No, that's
That's
exactly what you
amazing.
see. That is exactly what you see inside PNC Park.
That's awesome.
It is stunning. Fucking stunning.
I want to go to a Pittsburgh Pirates game now.
But we have this new guy, Connor Griffin. He is tearing it up, dude. Dude's a fucking beast. So anytime he's playing, the ticket sales are going to be a little bit higher. But so in May 22nd, we're celebrating our 5-year anniversary. We're leaving. We rented this beautiful house like 3 hours away. It's like a minute walk to the lake. I'm so excited to bring you guys content on that, obviously. Lucas and I will have to film our podcast like probably the Thursday. We're leaving on a Friday. We'll have to film that Thursday night.
Okay.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So the 21st.
I'm always free. I'm always free on Thursdays. So
But PNC Park, dude, it's gorgeous. They every once in a while they do like special seats
mhm.
that they call the all you can eat seats, and it's like $35 a person. And if you buy these tickets, you get unlimited just unlimited hot dogs, unlimited drinks for $35.
I would bankrupt them. I would bankrupt them.
But it's cool,
I
and they do these things. They do like sweepstakes sometimes
mhm.
where you can enter. I actually just entered one, and I believe if you're chosen, it's like a partnership with Giant Eagle, which is like a local grocery store.
Mhm.
And if you win, like they select a bunch of people, and if you win, you get to go sit in the outfield and watch the Sandlot on the jumbotron.
Oh, nice. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I've never won. I've never been selected, but hundreds and
I
hundreds of people entered. So
Yeah, I speaking of like sweepstakes, they were giving away SummerSlam tickets today at the Mall of America. And they did 2 giveaways. They did one for just one night, and then the second giveaway was for both nights because SummerSlam is 2 nights this year. And it was a girl who won the 2-night package. Her name was Lucy. Imagine my excitement when this announcer's like, Lou. I'm like, what? I thought it was me. Wasn't. Didn't win. Very sad.
6:30. I open up the
So,
laundromat for my wife. I get up at 6:30 in the morning on the weekends.
oh, okay.
That's
That's early.
crazy. You almost won though, or thought you almost won. Was there a
I
lot of people there? Was it a big turnout?
Oh yeah, there was. So they have like the rotunda in the mall, is what it's called, and I am assuming it's the center of the mall. I would assume, um, and they had probably, I would say, close to 300 people on the ground, and then each level was filled up with probably 25 people, or like it looked like 25 people in each section. So
And I'd
there was a
imagine
lot of.
too, with it being the Mall of America of all places, plus on a weekend, like it's probably already busy to begin with.
Yep, yep. I have yet to go there on a day that it's not like stupid packed. I mean, it's fun though. I really enjoy going, and I need to do a lot more there. Like I said, there's so much more that I could do. But like,
I need to
yeah,
just come out there, and I feel like you and I just need to go together, with like
yeah.
nobody else. Like I feel like we could just spend all day there.
I can't take my daughter because she will bankrupt me. Like I want to bankrupt PNC Park. Um, I took her for her birthday a couple years ago, and every store she wanted to buy like 15 things. It's like, no, I'm buying you a pair of shoes and that's it. Like
I can't believe you've never seen inside a PNC Park. I can't believe you've never seen that.
I don't like, I follow baseball, but I don't watch baseball, if that makes any sense.
I watch it
But
sometimes.
I will watch Sox games every now and again. I tried to watch one the other day, but I couldn't get it to load. So, but yeah, I do enjoy watching it in person more than I do watching it on TV.
The one thing I love about going to PNC Park is just for the view.
Yeah.
It's just incredible. It really is incredible. And they do like pierogi races. Like they have these 3 people that dress up as like pierogies, and they
I
race
love
around.
pierogies.
They race around.
They
Uh,
do that. They do that at the White Sox games with ketchup, mustard, and relish. Which I don't
makes
know why they do ketchup, because if you eat ketchup on a Chicago dog, you will be assassinated by the ghost of Al Capone. Um, so yeah, but yeah, I'm going to a White Sox game this summer. It's not till July, but and they're doing $5 Tuesday. So beer, hot dogs, like a couple other food items, and popcorn are all $5.
not bad. Not bad. Tristan and I went to a bunch of Pirates games when we first got together, but
Hmm.
that was before like a bunch of good players came back. So there was one time, dude, I bought us really like decent seats for like $20 a person.
Nice, nice.
But
That's not bad.
anytime Paul Skeens is pitching, it doesn't matter where you sit. You're paying like quite a bit of money.
I
Unfortunately.
want to see how much tickets are now because um, when we decided to go, they weren't selling tickets yet. So, because I mean, we made this decision back in, I don't even know, December that we were going to do this. So,
Well, if you ever do make your way here, we'll go to a Pirates game.
oh, I think like you're like the last one that I need to meet in terms of like all of my friends from the internet. So, I know we talked about that one time how close we all were, but
Yeah.
the one time, but yeah, I don't know. That's what I gotta come when it's nice because I know it gets cold there, and I don't want to go cold to cold. Like
It's been cold here all week.
it was really nice today. Fun fact about the Mall of America: it's always 72 degrees in there. Always.
It's nuts.
So drill sign today when we get in there, he disrobes all of his clothes basically, and he had like a whole other outfit on underneath. It was like a concert experience. So yeah, pretty fun.
He's just layered up.
Yeah. And he like went outside to before we left and he's like, "Oh, it's really nice out here." Yeah, it's not cold by any means, but yeah.
That's funny. Well, do you have any recommendations?
PNC Park.
That's so weird, dude. That's where you read my mind. I was gonna say go to a game at PNC Park if you ever get a chance. Literally just go for the views. The Pirates ain't nothing to watch, believe me. I
Neither
love
are
them. They're my team, but
neither are the White Sox, but actually they won the last few games, so
the last I knew, the Pirates were down like 0-3 in their series.
I'm gonna look to see how much tickets are for the White Sox. $19.
Look up tickets for a Pirates game real quick to see what they're at. I haven't looked in a while.
Let's see here. If I could spell. I want to know how all these teams get their names. Like, why Pirates? Why?
And you know, it's insane. Like Pittsburgh has the most random fucking like teams.
There's no fucking Penguins in Pittsburgh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like the Pittsburgh Penguins, like the Steelers, Steelers makes sense because Pittsburgh is known as the Steel City.
Yes.
Like that makes sense, but the Pirates, like, yeah, I don't get it. I don't know the significance of it. I don't know.
What section am I looking up?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. There we go. $76.
Yeah, see, they
Or 79, I'm sorry. But this is I like that this shows you, but that's the random ones that I picked. Right behind
there's
home
really
plate.
there's no bad views in PNC Park.
Okay. Like the same section for the White Sox, like same area, is $82 a ticket. Which I've always wanted to sit behind home plate and make a sign that says "Follow me on all my social media," and then probably get it taken away. But whatever. I've also
All right.
always wanted to. I've also always wanted to get kicked out of somewhere. I've never been kicked out of any place.
Can't say I have either. I don't think I have.
What's like the worst baseball team in the world, or in I guess the U.S.?
New York Mets? I have no idea.
I'd say the Yankees. That's just because somebody that I had a feud with or have a feud with likes them. So,
Like in terms of like the worst fandom in baseball, the Yankees.
yeah, but I'm just saying like it'd be funny to get kicked out of like permanently banned from Yankee Stadium sometime in my life. That'd be hilarious.
The world's worst like fan base in football, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, I agree.
The Philadelphia, oh, they're bad. Same with hockey, dude.
Yeah.
Same with hockey. The Flyers.
Well, everyone go catch a game. at your favorite baseball stadium, which is PNC Park. It's everybody's favorite stadium.
There's some
So
good-looking stadiums, and I don't know if it's just because Pittsburgh's near and dear to my heart. I just think it's one of the best views in baseball.
we should have next week. We should do like sports talk and just talk about stadiums.
We could. I can bitch the whole hour about how they went from Heinz Field to Acrisure Stadium for the Steelers.
I think that'd be fun. And I'll just sit here like I have no idea what you're talking about.
I still call it. It will always be Heinz Field to me.
Well, that's like Sears Tower. It's not called Sears Tower anymore. It's always going to be Sears Tower.
Wasn't it called the Willis Tower at one point in time?
That's what it's called now.
That's what it is now.
Yeah.
Because I've heard it as both. I know it as the Sears Tower. I thought the Willis Tower was before the Sears Tower.
Nope. Willis is now. It's always going to be Sears, though. Also, before we go, rest in peace to Spirit Airlines.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I hated you, but I'm sad.
It's crazy. That's what I flew to Vegas in.
Well, they're dead now, so anyway.
Oh well.
All right, guys. We will see you next week. Probably, maybe we will.
Yeah,
Peace.
for sure. Bye.